Hey, what's up guys? I decided I'm going to review this phone case because everyone's asking about it. This is one of my earlier videos from today. If you didn't realize it, no, I'm not recording with a cassette tape. It's a cell phone cover. Okay, it's just a silicone cell phone cover that mimics a cassette tape very nicely, by the way. We'll look at that more in a second. But I have it for my iPhone 4. When I was getting my order from T-Mart, I was looking for Zippo stuff, and you will see Zippo videos in the future, stuff I got from them. Just, I can't explain how awesome they are as a retailer. But anyway, I knew I wanted some cell phone cases because I want to try some different cases. I love the Vaja case I had for my 3GS, my other iPhone. I got it for Christmas from a viewer last year, and I put it on that day and had it on ever since. So I've had it for almost a year. And every single day, you guys saw it get beat up, one EDC video after another for the entire year. It was my favorite cell phone case of all time. I love them. The quality is just perfect. It's superb. The fit is perfect. After a year of constantly being beat up and used, it discolored, it wore, but it wore well. Never ripped, never broke, and that form fit that was on it was just perfect. It never loosened up or anything. But I went to the website, and I love the black-white scheme, color scheme. Obviously you can see I got the white iPhone. This was not really by choice. It's just the one they had in stock that I can get for free. Well, technically it was $1, then they charged me 36 bucks since I canceled well, I didn't cancel, but I ended my term early, so I had to pay a fee for that. But anyway, I need a phone case for it. I don't like the bare phone just because of the feel of it. The squared off thing is nice compared to the 3GS because it's not as slick, just the phone with no case. But it's just a little uncomfortable. I had a conversation for about 20 minutes with my boss on this, and just holding it like this, it's a little awkward. So I knew I wanted a case for it. So I already have two cases. I have the OtterBox with the black-white scheme, which I personally did not like. I don't like the phone covers, the clear covers for cell phone cases. I understand the concept of it. You're protecting your screen from scratches, but when that's really useful is if you keep replacing those. Something like this, I don't want to keep buying the protective covers. And, more so, what's the real purpose of it? You don't want to scratch your screen, right? So what do? You have people who have these covers on their phones, and those have scratches in them. So what's the difference, whether it's your screen or that? You're looking through scratches and fingerprints and all kinds of crap like that. I just don't get it. Why are you trying to keep your phone pristine? So that your screen is not scratched by the time you throw your phone out or sell it again? Because I guess if you are going to resell your phone down the road, it's just like, its technology doesn't last that long, and people are just always crazy about keeping their phones just so perfect, and then you have this perfect phone no one wants anymore because it's like old news. I don't know. That's just me in my opinion, obviously. But what I really did not like about this case is that there was a little rubber thing that was supposed to go into the phone, the jack on top here, and it just didn't fit no matter what I did. So it's this little piece of rubber that was kind of bulged up. And I ended up just ripping it off out of frustration. I didn't even use one of my cool EDC knives and cut it off. I just ripped it off because it was bugging me. And I just don't like this specific OtterBox. I believe this is the commuter one. Just the texturing on this plastic. I know the OtterBoxes in general, a lot of fans, a lot of people love them out there. This particular model just does not work for me. That's all. So that's not going to work. I have this case, which is very simple, just brown leather. I like this. This is for, it's classy and stuff. I'm not going to snap it on. This actually has a really good fit, so it's kind of a pain in the butt getting it back off. But once it's on, it's basically just a back cover. What I like about this specific case is that it's really easy to get in and out of the pocket, but the leather adds a softer feel, kind of a warmer touch, and much more comfortable holding, like for a longer conversation. So I do like this case, but I wanted something I can use every day. This is more or less like having a nice watch or something. I put this case on, if I'm going out to eat or something and I want to feel snazzy. So when I was searching T-Mart's website, I saw these, I typed in cell phone cases, went to the iPhone things, and when I saw it, I fell in love with it. I love the novelty of it, okay, in that obviously it makes your cell phone look like a cassette tape. Slides right in, just a silicone case. It's got the little ridge, so it wraps around the front, and does stay on very well. And it's easy to get on and off. All right, but I just like the idea of it when I'm talking on the phone. This is up against, obviously here's the screen, here's the speaker. This is up against my head. So here's the side of my head, and here I am talking. I think it's hilarious that if someone looked over, it looks as if I'm talking to a cassette tape. Maybe I'm strange. I think that's really funny. I think it will probably confuse older people. If you're in your 70s or 80s and you see me walking down the street talking to a cassette tape, you probably think I'm a little nutty. But I think it's fun. It's awesome. There's 11 different color schemes, all different funky colors. There's like black and red and pink and yellow and orange and blue, like all these different things. I went with the white and blue because it looks most realistic. I was going for a realistic look here. Obviously, it's, you know, it's got all the accessibility you'd want. You have your switch on the side here to go into vibrate. You know, you have your overlays for your volume up and down. They work fine. Nothing interferes. Your jack port is open, and that works just fine. You see Gus, and you can see the time I'm recording. And Gus is awake. He's sleeping, and then he's awake. Yeah, I love my Gus. So anyway, and then obviously your camera is exposed. So, you know, there's no kind of plastic over it or anything like that. I like it. It's, you know, it's convincing. If you put this on your car, it's really not an issue at all because there's not a lot of theft in my area. But let's just say I need to leave my phone in the car, which I wouldn't do. But if I put this on my seat like this and just have like papers next to it or something, no one would think twice. Whereas perhaps if you're maybe in a city somewhere and you put your cell phone down for a second and you turn around, someone will take it. You know, if there's a high theft rate, it's kind of disguised a little bit. Yeah, it seems a little strange. There's no reason why you'd be walking around with a cassette tape in your hand or something, but just at first glance, it wouldn't be as attractive to steal, I suppose. That's not why I got it. I got it because I think it's funny. That's purely why I got it. There's only two things I don't like about this. The first thing I don't like about it is I love it in general. But the one thing I don't like about it first is the fact that being very rubbery, this is a pro and con. I love this because it's gonna stick on like anything, all right, and it's gonna hold its grip. So I like that. I don't have to worry about sliding. It's very grippy. The downside of being very grippy is when I put this in my pocket, it grabs so much, it's very hard to retrieve from my pocket quickly. So if it's ringing, I go take my phone out and I lost the call before I even get the phone out. The other thing I don't like about it is that the bottom is enclosed, okay? I like it because it covers the port so it doesn't get dirty for charging. But I have to do this every single time I want to charge my phone. And I have a docking station, and I use my alarm clock on the phone to wake up in the morning, so this has to come off when I put it in the docking station. So it's not a huge deal, it's just I know from constantly taking it on and off, eventually it'll probably tear or rip. The good news is that this only costs $2.05, and there's free shipping, and these are stored in a United States warehouse. What's cool about Tmart, as opposed to like Deal Extreme or any of these other kind of international websites, is that they have facilities in the US that they stock. They have warehouses in the States. As opposed to like if you use Deal Extreme or something, it takes like a month to get your crap because it's coming from Hong Kong or China or wherever else. Whereas the majority of stuff on Tmart, and they'll list if it's in a warehouse in the US or not, just so you know if that's a concern for you. But shipping times are like that. It's nothing. For $2 and a nickel, and free shipping, how can you go wrong with that? So, I mean, if you want to get a couple of them in case you are worried they're going to rip or something, it's just a novelty. And this is the first time I ever saw it. Someone commented on the video, the other one, they're like, why is everyone getting those things? I had no idea these even existed. If it's becoming a fad or something, then count me in, because I think they're funny. That's all. It's a novelty thing. For $2, how can you go wrong? But I love it. I think it's really cool. It is a very functional case, and like I said, extremely grippy. I mean, look at the jimping on here from the fake tape. I'm telling you though, very, very comfortable to use, very comfortable to hold. It's just the problem that persists a little bit is retrieving from your pocket quickly. But, you know, it's still worth it. It's a very, very cool case. So I'm sold on this one. I want to save up for that Vaja case eventually, maybe like after Christmas sometime or, you know, something. Because they're cases, I would love to get a black case or even a white case with a black accent, but I like that black-white thing I had going on with the old one. It's not a problem or anything, but the cases that they have that I love, I mean, they have real like silver inserts and stuff in there. It's not necessary. They make it really cool, but they also make the price like $150. So, you know, that's a lot for a cell phone case. I mean, the phone cost me $37 altogether, but it's cool. I might eventually have to save up for it. I like it a lot. But anyway, that's it. This is the tape case. I'm going to put a link to a search result so you can see all the different colors and stuff, but I think this one's the coolest because it's realistic. But of course they have other colors. If you happen to have a favorite color, they'll probably have what you want. But yeah, people have been asking for that. I think it's funny, and I wanted to review it. So there you go. Yeah, that's it. Not a fan of the commuter OtterBox specifically. Like the J. Crew case, but you know, it's not. It doesn't. I kind of like the fact that this really wraps around the front. It's even though this is very secure fit, it's just different. I don't know. I don't like it though. So that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate your time as always. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.